छवि अंतर में अपने उतारा करूं मेरे बाबा। आप है साथ में, आप है पास में, आप है साथ में, आप है पास में, फिर भी प्यार से तुमको पुकारा करूं मेरे बाबा। फिर भी प्यार से तुमको पुकारा करूं मेरे बाबा, मेरे बाबा। मैं निराकार को देखते देखते अब तो मैं भी निराकार होने लगी। ज्योति बिंदु मेरे आपके ध्यान में, देह दुनिया का मैं भान खोने लगी। देह दुनिया का मैं भान खोने लगी। आप यूं ही पधारे इस धाम में मेरे बाबा। मैं परम धाम में यूं पधारा करूं मेरे बाबा, मेरे बाबा।
Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome back again for another beautiful evening in our Double Foreign program. We're already so full, right? So much sustenance, so much jewels have been shared. But tonight we have another special program for you with our dear senior, Didi Sudesh. And she'll be interviewed tonight. But who doesn't know Didi? Anyone meeting Didi first time? Yeah, a couple of you. Wonderful. Didi has been with Baba for 65 years, and her wisdom is so deep, and she has been a mainstay of seva for us internationally, and for teaching, and for learning, and for sharing internationally. She, after serving in India for many years, in 1974, she went to the UK to start international seva with Daddy Janki. She stayed in the West. She has been the director of Brahma Kumaris in Germany since 1996. But most recently, she's back here with us. And I always actually feel like she never really wasn't here. Every time I come to Madhuban, Didi is there to give us beautiful classes, to share her wisdom, and especially to share her drishti. For me, that's the most special part. She always looks like she's always playing with those jewels of knowledge in her mind. Her eyes light, her smile. Such a beautiful thing. So now she's here as the director of Gyan Sarovar and as the joint administrative head of Brahma Kumaris to share that with us when we come. And she, as I said, will be an interview style, and Sister Judy Johnson from Halifax, Canada, will be interviewing her. Judy has been with the Brahma Kumaris for 40 years. She is the director of activity, or the coordinator of activities in Halifax, Canada. And I don't know, for me, I know her most as a wonderful teacher and a deep churner, and she has taken her experience in her working world with experiential learning and taken that and applied it to Baba's knowledge and created very beautiful methods for us and how to share in a very experiential way Baba's knowledge. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy a light, wonderful session, and the topic they'll take up tonight is meeting of Sakar, akar, and nirakar. So I'm sure you'll enjoy. Om Shanti, welcome, and thank you.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you all. The hall is very full this evening. As we know, the greatest gift that Baba has given all of us is his presence for the entirety of the confluence age. Yeah, from the beginning to the very end, very, very, very end. And tonight, Didi would like to explore that gift from Baba to us in its three forms. Oh, I can't use that hand. Three forms. The Sakar form, so Baba's presence with us during the Sakar period. The akar form, which is the avyakt period, and the nirakar form, which is now, this period that we've been in since the start of 2018, after Daddy Gulzar left her body. So tonight she'd like to explore all three of those special gifts and sort of unwrap each gift and reveal to us what is the gift that Baba gave all of us through each of those forms. She'll do a little experience after each one, and then there'll be a little time for question and answer at the end. So, a quick show of hands. I think Didi may be the only one in this hall who met Baba in the Sakar form. Okay. So how many in this hall met Baba in the akar, the avyakt phase? Look around the room and see, it's almost half maybe. And how many in this hall have only ever met Baba here in Madhuban in the nirakar, the incorporeal, bodiless, without body form? Show of hands, up high, and everyone else look around to see. So this is a relatively small group, about maybe a quarter of the hall. Okay, so the rest of you? Okay. First timers, so you haven't met yet, thank you. Okay, who's a first timer, please? Let's see, so yet to meet, but have been meeting. I think Didi will clarify this. So Didi, thank you. We're looking forward for the wisdom. I think you'd like to begin with the gift of the Sakar form.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yes. So, Om Shanti. Om Prem.
Om Prem.
Om Anand.
Om Anand.
I think you know, understand. Shanti, Prem means love, and Anand means bliss. Om Shanti, Om love, Om bliss. In fact, in Om Shanti, all three are merged. And in bliss, the experience and truth of all is experienced. Because when God is praised as Satchidanand, living truth, the embodiment of bliss, Satchidanand, or his praise is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satya means truth, Shivam means benevolent, benefactor, and Sundar means beautiful. So Satyam Shivam Sundaram, the truth which we experience every time, but this time practically in ourselves. the incorporeal became corporeal. Incorporeal, incarnated in Sakar, means took the support of an ordinary person, an ordinary body, yet an extraordinary body. Sakar Brahma Baba. And as God's uniqueness is, He doesn't take birth. And we understand, we are celebrating, very enthusiastic to celebrate Shiv Baba's birthday. On one side, he doesn't take birth, but we are celebrating 89th birthday. So what does it mean? That incorporeal when came incorporeal, the soul is eternal. The soul doesn't, it's immortal, eternal, it doesn't die. But it is such a beautiful energy that the original eternal qualities which the soul has been, innate quality in the soul, gradually the energy shifts, changes, and we become unconscious about original qualities, and then the soul is so much accustomed to be in the corporeal form, to use only the corporeal body with corporeal consciousness. That is, when I say corporeal body consciousness of 5 elements. And so Shiv Baba and these 5 elements creates bondage in our life because of vices. So through Brahma Baba, because Brahma Baba understood every thing that Shiv Baba explained, spoke through Brahma. And using this Brahma's body, though it was not his body, but in fact, he says, I have borrowed this body or rented this house. Old house, Baba speaks about it. The old shoe, he says, because this body is made of leather. So incorporeal became corporeal and gave the experience through Sakar in practical form. And that gave us spiritual birth. When incorporeal became corporeal, though it was not his body, but in fact, we didn't see any difference between Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba, because Shiv Baba played with us. We holded his hand, walked, climbed up mountains, have yet sat together eating together, studying together. But Baba doesn't study, but Brahma Baba is studying. So we met in corporeal, in his rented place, but you don't call it, for example, if landlord has a house and somebody rents it, and you want to go and meet him, or he invites you, he doesn't say, please come and meet me in my landlord's house. What he would say, this is my address, come and meet me. So that rented house, though belonged to the landlord, but whoever is renting, at that time, that period, that house belongs to the person who isn't. So for us it was, we saw incorporeal, walking, cleaning, sitting. When we, for example, were cleaning the lentils, Baba would come and sit and clean lentils and wheat with us. If brothers are, or it is washing day, we did not have at that time washing machines. It used to be an older system, ancient system, that the drum of water filled with soap and water is boiled, and all the clothes, especially the sheets and everything, is put in it, washing. And Brahma Baba would also come and help brothers to wash this. So, in action, at that time, the vibrations of joy, love, and belonging to it was through Brahma, but we felt this is unique, this is Baba's drishti, not only action, but Baba's expression through Brahma. Drishti was not ordinary. Eyes were ordinary. But in that drishti was this godly love. In wordings it was sweet children, but you are tasting the sweetness. You hear, bachi aao, and you felt that it is, you are just in his arms. So godly love was expressed through corporeal form. Knowledge was expressed through corporeal form. Divine activity, virtues were expressed through corporeal form. And so it was meeting incorporeal, which it felt like, just like you are not seeing, you are not touching it, because no photograph, Brahma Baba didn't want any photograph of him. He says, if you want to take the photograph, you will have only Brahma Baba's photograph. Shiv Baba cannot be photographed. Shiv Baba is ocean of love, ocean of peace, ocean of purity. But the ocean we can touch. But this was touching us. It is just like you can see the flower and you can see the color. In order to see it's real, you have to touch it. Whether it is plastic or real. But when it is real flower, it has, you can take the photo of this, but fragrance, you cannot take photo. Fragrance is touching you. So, but because it was incorporeal, so it was so close that you could feel that it is going inside, some kind of thing. Water you can touch. Sun you cannot touch, but you can the heat. So godly qualities were experienced through his 5 elements and sense organs, through practical actions, through sustenance, through creating this yajna, and also teaching us what are manners, what is a yogi life, because he himself was a yogi, Brahma Baba, a Raj Yogi, and his royalty through which he sustained us. Motherly love, fatherly care, respect for not only just some, but respect for everyone, love for everyone. I remember I took one group of old ladies and forgot the road actually. At the junction where the temple is there, another road is going to the hospital side. So we walked, and there were no cars, no taxis. We used to come by bus. Luggage would be brought in the bullock cart, and we would walk from bus stop to Baba's house. So because I forgot, the road became very long. And Baba was waiting that the bullock cart has reached, children have not reached. He was waiting. And when this mothers reached, Baba said, please bring water. I can wash the feet of the children. They must be very tired. So it was that kind of care and love. Every day, means every week when group will come, he was concerned that everyone has blanket or right place of sleeping. We did not have buildings there at that time. It was only place was created by putting tent. And also, when hall was built, then some will sleep in history hall. So he would go himself to see whether everyone has comfortable place, and will ask, have you forgotten towel or toothpaste or anything, please ask. So it was the experience, in sense, relationship we experienced of God as mother, as father, as friend, as teacher, as Satguru, as guide in practical way, which shaped our life, which transformed us from the old world would not attract us. We would go with Baba on Nakki Lake to walk, and Baba's very energetic. He would climb up the small hills. Oh, children, come. So Baba is standing up and we are following him. So he did it in the practical form, go up and climb.
Was Shiva in him when he was climbing?
84 actually. 84.
19.
Yeah.
He was 84 years, you
84
mean?
years
Ah,
old.
yeah, but was Shiva in him when he was climbing and running around the rocks?
No, Shiva would not be climbing or not. But I was holding Baba's hand. And when we left the Panda Bhavan and we walked to Nakki Lake, he says, child, whose hand you are holding, reminding us immediately that hand is this, but who is walking with you? So it was like bringing us from body conscious to soul conscious, teaching us this.
Thank you. Didi, I think we can imagine that period, and I feel my heart filling with the energy and the experience of, the gift of that time was the incorporeal infusing the corporeal, this fragrance, this energy, so practically. I want to make sure we get to hear about the avyakt gift.
Yeah. One story I would like to, that how it is to bring satisfaction to everyone. One day, Bholi Dadi, I went to say good night, and every day we used to say good night to Baba. One time, Bholi Dadi came and she said, Baba, milk got spoiled and we don't have enough to make buttermilk tomorrow. And party from South India with rice like to have buttermilk. And everyone wants milk in the night. What should I do? Should we announce that today milk will not be available? Baba said, I come to distribute milk. I thought she's saying, milk is only half of the quality. That is only for morning, for yogurt, and not available for this. And Baba says, I am going to give the milk. Baba came in the kitchen, small kitchen was there, and started giving milk. Even those who were sleeping came. And Baba is giving milk, Baba is giving milk. So Baba was giving milk from 1/3 of this glass. So everybody got milk, and yet, so nobody was looking at milk. It was drishti of Baba. Everyone was so happy Baba is giving milk. So small amount was given. Joy and satisfaction was wonderful. So at the time, to take away the tension of Bholi Dadi, he helped and changed the atmosphere that milk will not be available today.
Fantastic.
In the same way, many experiences that lightness, joy was spread.
And that, of course, is the foundation for the rest of us. All those years of experience in the corporeal. Would you like to do an experience first before we go on to the akar?
Okay. Om Shanti. I recall a beautiful moment with Sakar Baba. When Baba gave us leave we all were sitting in history hall. Baba's drishti took us beyond. heart was saying, we don't want to go. It is just like the comforter of the heart saying, you are going, but you will remain with me. You are going only for a short time to serve. You are like clouds who come at oceans and are filled with water. Clouds are filled. You are clouds of knowledge. Go and shower this beautiful love and rain of knowledge that you have filled yourself. And soon come back. You are not going. You are going to bring others to Baba. Go. Soon, come soon. And after that, a song was played. God, the beauty of your house is leaving. So Baba would walk with us. We used to go to the back side of the house under a tree, and with his handkerchief he would say goodbye. And that time it was the experience of Baba's eyes were wet, the handkerchief is moving, but our heart is catched by that. The love from his eyes was taking that within us. His teaching with great love and respect.
So Didi, tell us now, what is the gift of the Avyakt period? We're celebrating 89 birthdays of Shiva, but the majority of those was the akar period, the Avyakt period.
It's a contrast. In Sakar, Baba gave us the knowledge. Knowledge of the soul, knowledge of God, knowledge of karma philosophy. Difference between what is Ram, what is Ramana. Difference between what is body, what is soul. The whole knowledge of the three worlds, giving us practical, very clear understanding. The Sakar Murlis are the proof of that. And so what I noticed, that Brahma Baba, as a student, practiced it. And not only practiced, but gave us the experience of what he has practiced. So that means he used the 5 elements of Brahma Baba. When he came, he became a Vyakt, because that was his aim, to be bodiless, be karmatit, be an angel, because I saw, I hold the hand, I didn't feel flesh and bones. I myself thought subtle Brahma has come in the corporeal form. He's sitting in his room, and otherwise he used to be very interested in listening. What did you explain in exhibition to the people? What visitor asked, which question he asked. He taught us in this way how to teach, how to communicate with others. But the last days, he would say, we speak one word, two sentences, he would say, child, I understood. But next day in the morning, he will explain about it. So we felt that he is using bodies made of 5 elements. He used this love, he used happiness, he used wisdom, but he practiced it. Virtues, values were vibrating. Behavior was this. In action, in other words, God was acting in the corporeal form, acting and expressing all qualities by expressing and giving us experience. That is in essence. When Avyakta Baba came, then what Brahma Baba had studied as a university student, what he experimented, he changed the knowledge into science. And that, what result of that is how the attitude works, how vision of love works, how versions of benevolence work. He had practiced this. So Avyakta Murli is the outcome of this experiment, or we can, the master degree what we received. He became that master. It is just like you write an essay or book. So he became himself Avyakta. And then incorporeal and corporeal became so close to each other, but children were still had to come. And we did not have Brahma Baba's photographs at that time. And so my one experience of this, how he take the support of matter, of 5 elements, but Avyakt, not 5 elements. Dadi Gulzar came in London in 1976, and in our old house, 96-98 Tennyson Road. So I gave my room for Dadi Gulzar to stay. In the night, we sleep as daytime dress. So I felt that someone is coming in the room, walking, very subtle. I woke up, felt the vibrations. But it was 2 o'clock in the morning. It is not Amrit Vela. I had quickly wrapped my sheet. It was June month. So I wrapped my sheet, pillow, and sat in Baba's, next to Baba's translight. This translight is the same picture what was in Madhuban. And when Dadi was leaving, Dadi had asked Avyakt Bap Dada, I go to foreign, but I will miss Baba's room. Baba had said you can make the Baba's room there, but no pictures. Brahma made it so that this picture which we have now, this is the second picture. This frame was built, other picture became little bit small or big. So it was sent to London. Dadi Janki had a meeting with all of us, small group, but we were hesitating. We would not put Guru's picture. But Dadi, one meeting, second meeting, eventually she convinced us that it is my request to Baba, and Baba has made it possible to get his picture. So we kept it in upstairs room. What I felt, I sat in front of Baba and I heard these words, child, Brahma's account finished with his 5 elements, with his body. And so he renounced his body. But my account is not finished with my children. I used to take support of matter, and the same matter is in front of me in the form of paper and light. And then I realized, now I see how Brahma Baba sometimes drishti is so small and gradually opens and it becomes so big. Sometimes he's smiling, sometimes he's song, and sometimes one Muslim lady used to come, she would stand up and go and embrace the picture. I say, what are you doing? She says, Baba is present in front of me. So took the support of matter. So through Gulzar Dadi, Baba took drishti and also the sound. Not full body all the time. So any time coming, any time going. So time was not fixed with Sakar Baba. But with Avyakt, it became with appointment. With Sakar, there was no appointments. It feeling you remember and Baba is present there. And Baba comes and goes, plays, eats, walks. With Gulzar Dadi, we could see the difference between this. But main thing, vibrations remained the same. What vibrations we saw with Brahma Baba, it was just in the atmosphere, but we thought it was very natural. It became so common to us, just like when you enter in the room, it's cold and you enter in warm room. After a few minutes you forget outside is cold. In Madhuban, that experience. In the same way, when Avyakt Baba came, 20,000 are sitting. Vibrations are so powerful. And Baba's drishti is like an injection. Injection going and giving this energy inside. And so, whatever Baba has experimented, experienced, gone through this study, that is Avyakt Murli. We like Avyakt Murli very much, like cake. But, sorry to say this very openly, somebody can hear Avyakt Murli 5 years, 10 years, like very much, many of them, but they don't become Brahmins. They like it, cake, but this cake is baked without, cannot be baked without the ingredients. Ingredient is Sakar Murli, and cake is Avyakt Murli. So it is very sweet, but unless the knowledge has become clear. So what I want to see the contrast, God is knowledgeful. Truth is revealed of the self, of his own, of the Srishti world cycle, of human beings go into animal species or not, or the contrast of scriptures and bhakti and gyan. Avyakt Baba doesn't speak about it. This clarity made us Brahmin, Brahma's true knowledge. And here, Avyakt Baba is now, we read Sakar Murli 6 days, Avyakt Murli 1 day a week. So wants to give his experience of how you become free from bondages.
Didi, we could talk all night with you. I could anyway. So many questions. I'm looking at the time. I want to make sure we find the gift of this period, the nirakar period. Because many feel, oh, Baba's not coming.
Yeah.
Tell us, what's the gift of this period?
This is incorporeal. Baba says, I have, as I take the support of matter, still I am keeping the support of matter through video. It's only light and replayed. It is just like you replay, but because God is light, and in now through video, you see, Baba's drishti make us forget Gulzar Dadi. The word Murli of listening is opening our intellect, our third eye. Realization is the same which was through Sakar. Through Sakar, it was different way of explaining. Means giving many Lokik examples, because Brahma Baba had seen the world. While Avyakt Murlis are mostly how your feelings are working, what your attitude is working, how your drishti is working, how your behavior should be. That's in order to reach the master degree. So Avyakt Murli is still through matter, but not using the 5 elements. But Sakar Murli was using physical form, and any time, no difference, morning, afternoon, evening, eating, playing, talking. But it was very much obvious that it is the power of incorporeal. It's a Sakar Baba's time. Avyakt Babdada, we remembered both, Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba.
Say more about nirakar, please.
Yeah, and so nirakar is now, he says that you don't need a physical form. You yourself, he is making us soul conscious more. As much I am soul conscious, and I am sitting in this stage of purity and peace, I am connected with incorporeal. Incorporeal attacks incorporeal with the power of light and might. He himself is light and we are light. So he's using the light, which is video, and he's using the might of how much purity, peace and spirituality I have transformed into myself. So this is why now, and he warned many times, a time will come you would not take the support of the physical form. Time will change, the method of meeting will change. Now all of us, Baba is giving at that time the support of each other, of soul consciousness, incorporeal, giving us that vibrations. With that vibrations, we are catching that energy. And with that light through video, we are experiencing the quality of knowledge and love and power.
So at this time, Baba is using the purity and the spirituality we have accumulated,
Yes.
and he's amplifying that.
Yeah, and also replaying
Replaying.
when the video is there, actually it is touch off. Just like from the Baba's room we sit and we have wonderful experience of Baba speaking or Baba touching the intellect. Now Murli is being spoken, and through the video you can see the smile, you can see that Baba throwing this. So it is knowledge, yoga, and relationship, all three in a subtle way.
So what would you say to those amongst us who wish they would have met Baba in the Avyakt or in the Sakar, and their only experience is the nirakar?
But in fact, in nirakar, what is 7 days a week, we are meeting Sakar. 7 days a week, Sakar speaks to us.
Right.
The more and more I pay attention to Sakar, my relationship becomes connected with incorporeal as well. Because without the knowledge, even I am seeing picture, I would feel the only atmosphere which is created by all of us. Now, just like when you have a high class, teacher does not teach you. When you are doing master degree or anything, you have to write anything. He does not write for you.
No.
You have to write yourself, and then you get the degree. Exactly the same, incorporeal is giving incognito power. And so we are responsible, those who are there, to generate the atmosphere and help our brothers and sisters to awaken this energy. But still, incorporeal's energy is pure and subtle energy. Just on the path of bhakti, Baba could give the vision, power, fulfill the wish and desire of the devotees through statues. He says, you are living statues. Though he does not put us on the screen, he is putting his own act on the screen, the video, but he is giving this light and might, power, that we can catch it. It depends on us how much my intellect is clear.
You know, using the masters, the bachelor, masters, and doctorate level, we're at the doctorate level now.
Yes,
and in the master's level, when you write your thesis, you're writing about some aspect of knowledge that has been known already. But when you're doing a doctorate, you're actually doing a new creation. You're contributing something new. How is that true for us now?
So it is, in fact, because we are doing this doctorate degree on the basis of the eternal qualities of the soul and eternal qualities of God. So our yoga power then creates our connection with Baba. And also the vibrations of everyone's and enthusiasm of everyone.
So we're very active participants in this.
So
maybe much more so than in the Sakar form.
Sakar form, but it becomes like Sakar form. Incorporeal becomes Sakar form. Just like what I felt in London.
In the
that
picture.
In my, it was not dream, it was a real feeling. But I could not hear the word in a sound form, but I could read this word just like somebody is really speaking to me, whispering in my ears.
Are you understanding this? Is it wonderful? It's quite wonderful, isn't it?
So more and more purity is there.
Okay.
The main thing is purity.
Right.
At Sakar time, we were very strict. Baba was very strict. That you do, Baba would not allow to come that one. Here now, Baba is merciful. More merciful, at the same time loveful. While in Sakar form, he was merciful in a different way to make us strong. We were being formed into a stone into statue, right? Which is, then he started painting, which does not have, now he's painting the pictures, so which is very gently, coloring, the features are being shaped into divine beauty.
And now we're getting those sparkles
That is
put on.
right, yeah. This is what is
Okay,
being,
Didi, I'm getting the nod from the side of the stage that we have to end now because the gifts are about to be given. So could we do a silent and sweet wave of love at Didi for sharing her deep churnings? Really, it just flows out of her, doesn't it? Beautiful. Thank you, Didi. Would you like to do just 1 minute of silent drishti maybe before we go on to the gifts?
Can we also do a wave to Sister Judy for a wonderful session? Thank you. Thank you to both.
yeah.
I feel it now. It's all around me. A silent voice I can't deny. A mother's arms, how they surround me. They sing the beauty of my life.
It will last forever. It will never fade away. Never cause me pain.